Well, I think they are such a big part of Apple's business now, with, as Arjun said, with those kind of 1 billion active users that they have on their services platform, it really is astonishing. But I don't think we should underestimate the performance of iPhone as well. And I think one of the really, really daunting facts that came out of the earnings was the fact that Apple saw a record number of iPhone switches from Android last quarter. And that must be hugely daunting for rival phone makers. And it's consistent with the research we've been doing at CCS Insight. We're deeply concerned about the loss of consumers in the premium Android space. And as you alluded to, Qualcomm's earnings reflected that they're feeling the pressure as well. Obviously, they're suppliers to Apple right now, but the problem is once someone has an iPhone, they tend to lock into the Apple ecosystem and they never leave. And then brings us into that services story you're talking about.
Yeah, I was having a chat offline with Arjun about that the other day. And if you look at the numbers, actually, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think the total smartphone market that Apple captures is 2 billion, of which 1 billion are also tied into the services ecosystem. Is it your view that they're going to try to convert more of those users into services users as well? Could that be one area of growth for Apple going forwards?
Absolutely. I mean, they revealed that they have this installed base of over 2 billion active devices now. They've talked about that before. It's an astonishing footprint. They are in a position where the iPhone is what I like to call the gift that keeps on giving. Once someone has an iPhone, they will continue to spend money through the services platform. That can be numerous things: Apple Music, Apple Pay. They have insurance products. There's a whole host of ways in which they take revenue. iCloud is another one. And their rivals don't have that luxury. And then what you also see is the ecosystem of products works really well. So they talked about Apple Watch doing really well in China. And our research shows that when someone gets an Apple Watch on their wrist, they're firmly locked into the Apple ecosystem. And then Apple also noted that 2/3 of Apple Watch sales were to new consumers. So it means that they're locking them even more into the ecosystem. Add to that the second-hand market, which is seeing astonishing growth, 14% year on year, according to CCS Insight, at a time when the smartphone market is in decline. You mentioned that as well in your commentary, down 2% year on year. It shows that Apple is winning not only with new sales, but second-hand sales, which gets the iPhone into the hands of consumers who maybe can't afford a new one, brings them into the ecosystem and can drive services revenue. Going back to that concept of the gift that keeps on giving, the iPhone, once it's in someone's hands, is an ongoing revenue stream for Apple.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.